Hey, it's gonna rain. I didn't watch the news. I just know because I can smell it. I can smell rain. It's like my superpower. Also, my knee hurts. That is a lot of wind right there. I bet you look out this window right now, you're gonna see our state bird go flying by. It's just a trampoline that got picked up by a tornado. Oh, would you look at that? Hey, one of y'all go run and get the camera so I can film this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna get a good video of it. It's gonna be real shaky. Probably have a lot of cussing on it, so the news can't use it at all. Probably film my feet for most of it, you know? Where's the beer at? What do you mean we're out? What am I supposed to drink while I'm watching this thing out in the front yard? You know I can't watch storms sober. I might, do something that makes sense. This thing's gonna just rip right through that new Dollar General they built on the highway. Now, let's be honest though, we could stand to lose a couple of them. Oh, I think it's picking up a cow. No, that's our neighbor. Hey, Miss Johnson. Is that a moo-moo? What do you call that? Yeah, this thing's gonna knock down a lot of trees. I'm gonna have to get up 2 hours early in the morning just so I can clear the road to get to work. I swear, I wish we could kill two birds with one stone and all them trees would just fall down in the potholes. Take care of two problems right there. Mother Nature working harder than our county commissioners. Oh, you want me to watch the storm on TV? Well, that's a great idea. Did you forget that we have direct TV? Because we ain't watching nothing. One time I said the word cloud too loud and the whole box just shut down. I think I can hear it coming. Yeah, y'all might want to go on in with your mama. Listen to her. Go to your safe space. Y'all get in the closet and hunker down. I'm just going to be out here watching it. I want to get a good look at it, you know? I don't really believe it till you see it. When I come running in there, just know it's probably in the front yard. There's a really good barbecue spot right there. Springville right there, we used to play ball against them. There's some big boys over there. Moss Rock, you know your uncle has some hunting land down there. I've been all over this place. That right there, that's a funnel cloud, for sure. I think, nope, that's somebody's just burning something. That's my bad. Hey, what do y'all want on your burgers? Yeah, I'm gonna go grill. I'd rather die with a good hamburger in my hand than let those patties go to waste. Had them marinating all night long in the fridge. Thinking tornadoes will stop me. I was grilling in the blizzard '93. That's the only way we had to cook. Oh, would you look at that? Our county hadn't looked that red since the last election. What's the temperature right now? I tell you what, it's too warm. You never want it to be warm before a storm comes. It's just gonna make it worse. You want some of that cold air to come in. Storm ain't as bad. That's science. This is gonna be bad. Hey, do you know if I put gas in the generator? What? You let your brother borrow it. Well, I ain't never getting that back. You know he tore up my weed eater, don't you? He put gas in it. It's battery powered. I don't even know how he did that. Boy's a special kind of stupid. Tell you what though, we needed this rain. It's been dry as a bone out there. We could use a whole lot of it. That's for sure. Crops going dry. I don't farm. I just out there somewhere crops are going dry. What? There's a tornado coming here right now. How close is it? What time is it? 2 a.m.? No. Why didn't we get an alert or anything? An Amber Alert will give me a heart attack at 2 a.m. We don't get anything for a tornado? I just want to go back to sleep. The Bible says we don't know when we're going to die. It could be tonight. I don't have any control over it. It probably won't happen though, because I got to go to work tomorrow, and I never get lucky.
Oh, never that lucky. No. Gotta go to work. Oh, always on the other side of everything else. If everything else is, you always look on the other side because you don't want to miss it because everything else is on the other side. So welcome to the other side. Ironically, I put that together a couple of days ago, and well, I put it together. That means I found it, and researched it, and got it ready. Anyway. Yeah, it's really windy out there right now, and we got rain coming tonight. So kind of worked with what's going on right now here in southern Indiana. Anyway, that's where we are. That's how Southerners deal with tornadoes. Consider us Southerners because we're Southern Indiana. We're almost Kentucky. So yeah, we don't need no rain though. I still went out there and mowed, and God, I could, and I couldn't get the rest because it was all wet. And ironically, the name of the band we're doing tonight, W.E.T. It's actually an acronym. It's W.E.T. And I looked it up because I was wondering what it stood for. I mean, I had an idea, but and WET, the acronym for WET stands for Write Everything Twice. I thought that's pretty cool. I like that, but that's not why the band's called that. It's kind of an offshoot of these other bands, and the W is for Work of Art. And these bands that from the U.S. you might not have heard of. These are bands that's more popular over in Europe and Sweden and Switzerland and all that. And then the E is for Eclipse, which I'm actually wearing an Eclipse shirt here. Fantastic band. And then the T is for Talisman. which is Jeff Scott Soto's band, which actually had he was with Trans-Siberian Orchestra back in December when we went and saw them, and I put them on the show. That was my trans episode, and Trans-Siberian Orchestra. And so yeah, so Wet. You know what? If I had a band called Wet, I'd have to have an album called Moist Happenings, right? Is that offensive? Is that not offensive enough? I don't know what's what anymore. Anyway, let's just go ahead and jump into a little Wet here and give you an idea of what they're all about. Fantastic musicianship. The name of the album is Apex. They have 4 or 5 albums out. I believe this might be the 5th album they have. So they've been doing it for a little while. You know, they got their respective bands, and Jeff's got Talisman and you know, solo stuff, Trans-Siberian Orchestra. He does several stuff, and so let's just jump in, and you can get your own opinion. As always, I don't want to sway your opinion. I like them, so let's just jump into a little Wet, get our feet wet. Oh yeah, yeah. I've been down this road before, but I don't break, don't ever give up. Memories keep haunting me. They scream a crying whisper. And guide us through the darkness, find the light of day. Oh, no, no sign of weakness. Broken hearts, we're picking up the pieces. Where are the heroes now? Between pleasure and pain. Oh, never wake up, pick up all the pieces of this never-ending twister. No, no. No sign of weakness. Broken hearts, we're picking up the pieces. Where are the heroes now? Forever is better. I'm slowly going insane. Between pleasure and pain. There you go. A little Wet, feet wet there. Yeah, album's Apex came out a week or two ago. Yeah, so I got a good feel about that. I like the stuff, but nothing's really jumped out at me and like stuck with me. But I think this album has more than any of them. Some just solid songwriting, great musicianship. I'm a huge Eclipse fan. That's kind of part. And I got to kind of see him on the Monsters of Rock cruise. Guys, Eclipse was on there, and Jeff Scott Soto was on there. So and during Jeff Scott Soto's he's on there solo, and during his performance, the guys from Eclipse came out and jammed with him, which was 2/3 or I think 4 or 5 people in the band. I don't know, but everybody but the guys from Work of Art, you know, up there jamming with some material from Wet. So there you go, new band to check out. Go back to next week, Gothard, G-O-T-T Hard, G-O-T-T H-A-R-D, Gothard. So I've been checking out some of their stuff. They're like I told you, the singer that died in 2010 or 11. Yeah, he's got a definite David Coverdale, Whitesnake vibe about him, and it's a shame they never got bigger over in the U.S. because man, they got some good stuff, and I'm just scratched the surface on that. So I'm kind of all in on them right now. And Wet, I'm gonna go back and check some of their other stuff out, kind of get it back in, because sometimes it pays to go back and check it. I think about that even with stuff like the overplayed songs on the radio. You get tired of it, and you're like, I don't care if I ever hear this song again. You know, whether it's Stairway to Heaven, Freebird, you know, Sweet Child of Mine, or Welcome to the Jungle, or you know, or just any of that kind of whatever. whatever it is, every now and then just listen to it. Just objectively just listen to it and then realize there's a reason that it got overplayed. 9 out of 10 times there's a reason that it got overplayed, like that, the Skinner stuff. It's just some of the best guitar work you ever get. All right, so I'm gonna get kind of off the track here. So there you are. There's your homework. You go out and check some W.E.T, right? And don't forget to go check out for everything else, because everything else is always on the other side. And then right now we're going to, I know one of the questions that's been burning in my brain, one thing that I've been asking was, what if you put two of the heavyweights together, two of the hardcore together? What if you put Godsmack with Spandau Ballet? I guess you would get a Spandau alone. Oh, you got to stand alone. Come back with me. Come on. Oh, boy, I do love Michael Jackson. Come on. Come on next week and stand alone with me. We'll all stand alone together. Because, we look on the other side for everything else, and we look for everything else always on the other side. And until next week, I shall see you on the other side.